What are incidents? So incidents is a new way to get proactive notifications about problem happenings with your targets, which are applications in the end that you're monitoring, or agents, which kind of reflect the status and performance of the network location where the agents are deployed. And if you're familiar with the NetBeez, we also have alerts, right? Alerts are basically triggered by tests when there is either a loss of connectivity to a destination or to a service, or when there is a performance degradation issue, right? Incidents, what they do, they basically aggregate a bunch of alerts trigger under an agent or a target. So then instead of like receiving like, 20 notification, one per each alert, you just receive one notification for the incident occurring under an agent or a target. To make this a little more clear, let me show you the dashboard, how it looks this into the new 1.3 NetBeez dashboard. As you can see, as you first log in into the dashboard, in the new bus tab, you see that right now I have a target incident ongoing with this target called cloud application. Is a generic application that we configured here on this demo instance. And you can see that if you click on the incident, you can get more information about what caused the incident to be triggered. And you can see the conditions that like a 95% of the ping tests and 100% of the HTTP tests have trigger alerts, thus causing the issue, the raise of the target incident for this cloud app. And you can see this new feature, how we implemented. So each incident, you can add annotation to it, to the incident entry. You can also acknowledge an incident if you want to, or de-acknowledge an incident. And you can see all this historical information is logged and recorded under the incident. And just to see, show you how the incident looks in the new agent and target view, you can see under targets that this is the list of targets that we have configured, and the cloud app has clearly an incident ongoing. So if we click here, we get a little more information. Again, the incident timeline, and then the tests, ping and HTTP test, that they all were triggered by the agents that are monitoring that target, and that caused basically the incident to be triggered. So the bottom line, again, incident is a better way to understand if a problem with NetBeez falls under a target or an agent by aggregating the alerts. To probably better explain this with a legacy thumbnail view, you can see here that now I'm switching to the old thumbnail view. Here you can see the 21 ping and HTTP tests. And if you go under agents, always in the old thumbnail view, you can see that all the agents in this NetBeez instance are detecting the same problem, right? So clearly it's an application issue. If on the other side, I had only one specific agent failing a bunch of tests, that's clearly a problem at the remote network location, so an agent incident would have been triggered. Quick review on how to configure incidents. You go in your NetBeez settings, top right, under the anomaly detection. Here you see on the top the alert profiles that you will attach to your targets and that define the kind of detection rules that cause an alert to be triggered. And on the bottom, here's the incident configuration. You have to set it for an agent, for all the agents and for the targets. And by default, we set the threshold to 90% under the agent and 80% under the targets. But you can change this threshold yourself. To conclude, incident is a new feature available on the new NetBeez release 1.3. Allows to quickly aggregate problems either under an agent or a target, giving you a quicker and faster way to identify if a problem is caused by the network or the application. If you'd like to learn more about NetBeez, feel free to contact us or request a demo on our website on netbeez.net. And if you have questions, feel free to comment on the Facebook live stream. Thank you so much for your time, and looking forward to next week Facebook live demo.